Our top focus, the menace of moral policing has reared its ugly head in Mangalore once again. 20 people have been arrested for attacking young women who were attending a party at a resort in Karnataka's coastal city of Mangalore on Saturday. Outrage has been building ever since the visuals of this shocker emerged in the media. For a closer look at these shocking visuals, let's go across to my colleague Akash Soni. Akash, over to you.
Let's take a look at what these hooligans who call themselves activists are doing. Now, they are manhandling women and they're pulling and pushing them. In fact, when one of them asks what's wrong, this is the kind of treatment which is meted out to her. They're all arguing that they are there for a birthday party. But what they're alleging is that they're trying to take a moral high ground there and saying that this is a rave party. In fact, the kind of treatment they are giving to these ladies out there is shocking. This boy who's being brutally beaten up, he is actually the birthday boy. The police has confirmed now that these youngsters were not taking any drugs. This was not a rave party, it was a birthday party. And today the people in Mangalore are saying that last time when there was a similar attack, those people in many ways have become celebrities. They've benefited politically. Exemplary punishment was not given to them. That is the reason why such incidents are being repeated in Mangalore.
So thank you Akash. Let's now take a closer look at the shocking visuals and listening to the audio at this point. Let's go across now to Vijay Grover, who joins us on the phone at this point. Vijay, these are shocking visuals indeed which you see on your screen. What action has been taken by the police?
Well, see, as far as these particular things are concerned, the Bangalore police has taken into custody 20 people and is looking for another 30 more who are at large. Now, the important thing in this entire thing is that while the police is still trying to find out the motive why these people were attacked or whose instigation, they clearly have come to a roadblock given the fact that these people who have been caught do enjoy political support from the ruling BJP, and that's something which is becoming a big concern for the police, which is acting slow, because even the visuals very clearly show that even in the presence of the policemen at that time, the hooligans had their way, they assaulted these people, and that was something where the police just stood as mute spectators. So while the Women's Commission and the others have got activated and they will be carrying out their own independent probe, ADGP Law and Order Bipin Gopalakrishna is already in Mangalore and has carried out his first round of investigation, because the House, the Assembly which is in session, will get a reply tomorrow from the Deputy Chief Minister R. Ashok, because he is in charge of law and order, and he will have to reply as to what is the action that has been taken in this entire thing.
Right, Vijay, quickly before we go ahead, what is the exact number of people who have been arrested in this case? Could you throw some light on that?
Well, 20 have been taken into custody, none of them have been remanded still. Tomorrow when they are produced before the magistrate, we will know exactly how many would be arrested and how many would be let off because of lack of evidence. So clearly that's something where the police is still looking for more people and is not able to give a clear picture as to what it is, but 20 have been taken into custody, what we know.
Right, Vijay, stay with us, because the uproar of the incident has led to the BJP government in Karnataka to rush a top police official to Mangalore to probe the incident. Now 20 people, as Vijay was telling us, from the Hindu Jagran Vedika have been taken into custody. The arrest has sparked a further protest in the city, with members of the fundamentalist group defending their actions as protecting the culture of society and condemning the police for acting against them instead of the boys and girls involved in the party.
But 13 of them gathered at a house in Padil. The name of the house is Morning Mist, to celebrate the birthday of one of the students. So they had gathered there at about 6 o'clock, and at about 6:30, between 6:30 and 7, a group of 15 to 20 persons entered the house, assaulted the inmates, and allegedly took away a gold chain and some money and stuff like that. And after completing the assault, which was video recorded by some correspondents of the TV channels, they fled the scene. After they left, a rumor was circulated in the neighborhood that there was a rave party going on there, As a result, the local residents in large number gathered outside the house. At that point in time, the police had reached the spot mainly with the basic objective of rescuing the students. When the crowd didn't allow the students to go back home, the police had perforce, with the intention of rescuing the students, had to resort to a mild lathi charge. And after the lathi charge, after the crowd was dispersed, the complaint was taken from Vijay Kumar, son of Rajendra Kumar. A case was registered against the assailants, and 8 of them have been arrested.
Now, under pressure from the opposition parties for allegedly letting right-wing radicals off the hook, Karnataka Chief Minister Jagdish Shettar has promised criminal action against those involved in the shocking incident. Now, this has of course brought back memories of 29th January 2009 at this point here, where of course a similar incident had 24th January in fact, where of course Mangalore was shot in the limelight, where activists of the Shri Ram Sena had targeted women going into a brawl. It seems 3 years later nothing really has changed in Mangalore.
They are just bunch of hoodlums. In the name of protecting the honor, they are doing all these kind of activity, honor, and also they are saying that they are some kind of a moral police. Who has given them the right to go and if the Bangalore administration and the police immediately arrest them all, and every single person must be punished for this crime, because you are just terrorizing the young people and also using the opportunity to molest and also to sexually harass the girls who are available there, because this is what the excuse is. This is no moral police.
Let's get you the latest from day 3 of Olympics 2012.